Welcome to the Wonder Garden channel. Normally, when orchids suffer from crown rot, yellow leaves, and look lifeless like this, many people think they cannot be saved and throw them away. From the outside, the plant may look weak and difficult to recover. But today, I will show you how to revive this orchid. With just a few simple ingredients available in the kitchen, you can completely help the orchid recover, regrow its root system, and gradually become a healthy new orchid plant. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to Wonder Garden so you won't miss useful orchid care tips in upcoming videos. Let's get started. First, you need to remove all the old moss from the base of the orchid. This moss often retains water for a long time, and if it continues to be used, the roots will always remain wet. This easily creates conditions for bacteria and fungi to develop, which can cause root rot, crown rot, and make the orchid weaker over time. Therefore, completely removing the old moss will help us clearly observe the root system and create a more airy environment for the orchid to recover. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. After removing all the old moss, we will use pruning scissors to cut off the damaged, dry, or rotten roots. Cutting off these roots will help prevent fungi and bacteria from spreading to healthy roots, while also allowing the plant to focus its nutrients on developing stronger new roots. When cutting, you should trim the damaged root back to the healthy part so the orchid can recover and grow better in the coming time. After removing all the damaged roots, I will rinse the entire orchid under clean running water. Washing it thoroughly helps remove dirt, leftover moss, and bacteria attached to the roots and leaves. At the same time, this step also helps clean the cut surfaces on the roots, creating better conditions for recovery and reducing the risk of fungal or bacterial infection during the recovery process. After washing the entire orchid, I will place the plant in a cool, airy place and let it drain for a short time before continuing with the treatment. To treat and help the orchid recover, today I will use half of a leftover onion like this. Onions contain many natural antibacterial compounds, vitamins, and some minerals that help clean the plant surface and limit the growth of harmful bacteria and fungi. In addition, the natural nutrients in onions help stimulate the orchid's recovery, support the formation of new roots, and gradually restore the plant's vitality. Which country are you watching this video from? It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. After chopping the onion into small pieces, I will put all of it into a clean glass cup. Next, add about 1 liter of warm water. Warm water helps extract the nutrients and compounds from the onion more quickly and effectively. Then stir gently and cover it so the solution can soak for 2 hours, allowing the natural compounds in the onion to dissolve into the water and create a solution that helps clean and support the orchid's recovery. After 2 hours, when the solution has completely cooled and soaked long enough, I will filter out all the onion pieces and keep only the extracted liquid. At this point, the antibacterial compounds and natural nutrients from the onion have dissolved into the water. After obtaining the onion water, I will add about 1 teaspoon of honey, then stir well so the honey completely dissolves into the solution. Honey contains natural sugars, enzymes, and some minerals that help provide a gentle energy source for the plant while supporting recovery and stimulating the development of new roots. In addition, honey also has natural antibacterial properties that help limit the growth of harmful bacteria and fungi on the orchid. Next, I will soak the entire base of the orchid in the prepared onion and honey solution for 15 minutes. This solution helps clean the root surface, limit the growth of harmful bacteria and fungi, and provide natural nutrients that help the orchid recover better. When soaked in the solution, the nutrients gradually penetrate the roots, helping stimulate the formation of new roots and restore the plant's vitality. For the remaining solution, I will pour it into a spray bottle and spray it evenly around other orchid bases in the garden. The onion and honey solution not only helps clean the plant surface but also provides natural nutrients that help increase the plant's resistance and promote healthier growth. When sprayed as a fine mist, the solution evenly coats the leaves and the base of the plant, helping the orchid absorb nutrients while limiting the growth of harmful fungi and bacteria. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. After 15 minutes, I will remove the orchid base from the solution and let it drain. Then I will use a little cinnamon powder to apply onto the cut surfaces at the base of the plant. Cinnamon powder has natural antibacterial and antifungal properties that help protect the cut wounds from harmful bacteria and fungi. At the same time, this layer of cinnamon powder helps dry the wound surface quickly, reducing the risk of soft rot and allowing the orchid to recover more safely during regrowth. If you want to learn the secret to caring for Phalaenopsis orchids, make sure to watch this video carefully until the end. Your orchids will become strong, grow new roots, and bloom vibrantly all year round. At this point, I will use a transparent plastic pot like this. A type of pot that allows you to easily observe the condition of the roots and the moisture level inside. The growing medium I choose is pine bark, a common material that is very suitable for orchids because of its good aeration and drainage. First, place a layer of foam to increase aeration for the plant pot. Next, place a layer of pine bark at the bottom of the pot to create an airy cushion for the roots. Place the orchid in the center of the pot, gently adjusting it so that the base of the plant just touches the surface of the pot and is not buried too deeply. Then add more pine bark around the plant and gently press it into the gaps between the roots with your hands. This helps stabilize the plant so it stands firmly without damaging the roots. You should work slowly and avoid compressing the growing medium too tightly so the roots have enough space to grow and breathe better. Finally, cover the surface of the pot with a thin layer of moss. This moss layer helps retain moisture in the growing medium, reduces rapid evaporation, and creates a soft, airy environment for young roots to grow. However, you should only apply a very thin layer and avoid covering the entire pot surface, because this could suffocate the roots, reduce oxygen, and easily cause rot. After finishing the treatment, I will place the pot in a cool, airy location for about 2 days without watering. This allows the wounds at the base of the plant to dry completely, reducing the risk of infection or rot during recovery. After 2 days, I will mix about 3 spoons of rice with 500 milliliters of clean water, then stir well to obtain rice washing water. This water contains many B vitamins and natural nutrients that are very beneficial for the recovery and development of orchids. Then I will gently water this rice water at the base of the orchid to provide nutrients and stimulate the growth of new roots. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. After watering the solution, I will cover the top of the pot with a transparent plastic container to maintain stable humidity for the orchid. This helps create a lightly humid environment similar to a greenhouse, reducing water loss and creating favorable conditions for new roots to start forming. Results after 3 weeks. From the side of the orchid base, you can see that a new shoot has started to grow. This shows that the orchid has gradually recovered and begun to grow again. Not only that, new young roots have also appeared. The roots grow longer and firmly attached to the growing medium, helping the plant absorb water and nutrients better. When the new root system develops strongly, the orchid will gradually regain its vitality and continue growing into a healthy orchid plant in the future. When the orchid has grown healthy like this, we no longer need to keep the humidity cover on the pot and can care for the plant normally. Place the plant in a cool location with gentle indirect light and maintain a proper watering schedule so it can continue to grow. Phalaenopsis orchids are very resilient plants. As long as the base of the plant is still green, even without leaves, the plant still has the ability to recover and grow again into a healthy new orchid if it is cared for properly. What do you think about this method? If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Wonder Garden channel so you won't miss interesting orchid care tips in upcoming videos.